and welcome to my video all about which microphones I use. This is a question that I'm asked a lot as a Nyckelharpa player. What microphone do I use to mic up my harp whilst I'm performing? Well, I have two microphones I've recently switched, so I thought I would do an A/B test against them both so you can hear them. Right now, we're taking the sound going straight into Logic on my computer from two microphones that I have here. This would be my normal recording setup if I'm recording a CD. So I'm going to play a quick burst of a tune so you can hear that setup. Obviously there would be EQ performed on these afterwards, but I'm just going to use these as a kind of a flat EQ so you can see exactly what you get with each of the microphones. Now, I have a DPA 4060 and I've recently swapped to a Prodipe VL21-C, which is much cheaper. Let's see if the DPA is much better. So here is a quick A/B of Elsie's Waltz as a first comparison. So that is the sound as I get it under recording conditions. So now I'm going to swap over and play the same tune on the DPA 4060. Now the DPA 4060 is absolutely tiny. In fact, it's so tiny that I often have sound engineers trying to bring a microphone closer because they haven't spotted that I've got this on-board bug. So I'm going to try and show it to you. So as you can see, it's absolutely tiny. You can see the attachment, and I'm going to fit that onto my strings behind the bridge. Now the Prodipe is not so tiny, in fact, but they both use a very similar method of attachment. So the DPA mic is attached to my two middle strings using that little rubber footing, and it's just here. So I'm going to play the same A/B tune and we'll see how it sounds. So that's the DPA 4060. Beautiful mic, very expensive, and I do like it a lot. It's very small on the Nyckelharpa, you hardly notice it. Let's change to the mic that I am using currently, which is the Prodipe. So again, I've attached this microphone to the two middle strings of the Nyckelharpa, and you can see that it's a lot bigger, a little bit easier to hit. So here is the same tune for a third time using this microphone. So I'm sure you can hear for yourself that the studio setup obviously is the best. The DPA gives a lovely rich sound. The Prodipe is okay, but we seem to be getting a little bit of instrument noise through the mic. But the DPA is much more expensive than the Prodipe. So the Prodipe about €100, €109 at the current price, and the DPA is about just under £400. So there's kind of no comparison. You pay for what you get. The DPA is brilliant, but the Prodipe, I think, is not bad at all. So it's a good alternative. They both sit nicely on the Nyckelharpa. So that's a comparison of the DPA versus the Prodipe. Just remember, the DPA is a lot more expensive than the Prodipe, so you do get for what you pay for. Thanks for listening and watching this video. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a lot more Nyckelharpa lessons on my website, so please pop on over and have a look and become a subscriber. Thanks for watching. Bye.